Welcome to AfroTales TV, where Africa's shadow come alive.
They say freedom is not the absence of walls, but the presence of love waiting beyond them. This is the story of Chijioke, a young man whose fate led from the cold bars of an Italian prison back to his village in Nigeria, and finally to the ceremony he thought he had lost forever. A story of betrayal, endurance, and redemption. This is the story of Chijioke and Onyeka, straight from Nigeria to Padova, Italy. In a prison cell in Padova, Italy, Chijioke sat with a pen in hand. Around him, men from every nation whispered regrets. His crime was fraud, a signature on papers he never understood. A scheme he claimed was forced upon him. He wrote to Onyeka, the woman he loved back home in Owerri. Onyeka, forgive me, I did not choose this path. If you love me, wait for me, I will return. He read his words by candlelight, tears wetting the page. Outside, villagers mocked her. You dey wait for a convict. But Onyeka held on to hope. She turned down wealthy suitors. She faced gossip in the marketplace. She endured silence when letters stopped coming. But her vow remained, I will wait. Love is not measured by time, but by truth. Years passed. Behind iron bars, Chijioke found strength. He learned carpentry. He fixed broken tables, carved crosses, and taught himself humility. Prison did not break him, it rebuilt him. They caged my body, but they could not cage my dream of you, Onyeka. When he was finally released and deported, he stepped into the humid air of Lagos. He was free, but not the man who had left. He carried scars invisible to the eye. At the airport in Owerri, whispers followed him, but his eyes searched for only one face. He found Onyeka. Her shop had grown, her beauty matured, her heart cautious. She looked at him and saw a stranger. You left me with a shame, Chijioke. How do I trust a man who hid in silence? He begged. She listened. But love after pain is not simple. In Owerri, gossip traveled faster than wind. Ex-convict, they whispered. She go still marry him? Elders shook their heads. Onyeka wept in secret, torn between memory and reality. Chijioke did not drown in shame. He rose with his carpentry skills. He opened a training center for youths. By day, he taught woodwork. By night, he taught computer skills. Slowly, laughter replaced gossip. Uncle Chijioke dey teach us real work, no be yahoo yahoo. From across the road, Onyeka watched. She saw not the prisoner, but the man reborn, the man who chose to serve, and her heart began to soften. One evening in his center, Chijioke knelt on one knee. Students cheered as he held out a carved wooden box with a ring inside. Cannot change the past, but let me build the future with you, Onyeka. This is all I ever wanted. Not wealth, not perfection, just truth. The wedding was small but joyous. In the village square, they danced as drum beat and children sang. The man, once mocked as a convict, was now celebrated as a teacher, a husband, and indeed a worthy son. Onyeka waited though. Love don't win at last, an elder woman whispered. From cell to ceremony, Chijioke's journey was not about prison walls, but about breaking the walls of doubt and fear. The lesson is clear. Redemption is real when actions prove it. True love is not blind, it sees the scares and chooses anyway. What was meant to break you can become the very hammer that builds your future. I hope you have enjoyed this story. Do you have a similar stories to share with us?
Thank you for watching AfroTales TV. If you enjoyed these stories and want to hear more from the heart of Africa, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Let us know your favorite tale in the comments below.